Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Roller Coaster Gaming channel, and today I will be giving you a full overview on Intimidator 305 at King's Dominion in Doswell, Virginia. So the ride originally opened sometime in the early 2000s, and as you can see, it is a gate coaster that goes 305 feet tall. So the ride has an 83-degree drop, as you can see here, and then after the drop, it maneuvers a 90-degree full turn. Now, this 90-degree full turn of a 90-degree angle full turnaround into a giant airtime hill. So this 90-degree angle, 180-degree turn, actually turned out to be too forceful, sometimes giving riders blackout when this ride opened. So it gave the ride bad reputations. So owners and designers of the ride came together and decided to put trim brakes on the drop to make it slower, reducing the speed from 93 to just 87 miles an hour. But instead, people were complaining about how the throw factor wasn't there anymore. So instead, they removed the trim brakes and instead made the turn bigger, so it still keeps its 93 miles an hour but does a bigger turn. This ride can still sometimes give people grayouts, or maybe even blackouts at most. So after this giant drop, it maneuvers a giant airtime hill that goes right through the lift hill. So after this giant airtime hill, it goes around a turn, as you can see right here, where it completely goes back up to zero banking, and then it maneuvers these tight turns, as you can see right here. After it goes on the straight segment, it will go over here and follow around, as you can see over here, and it goes on this back and forth over here, all the way over here, and then back. And so these tight turns can be really, really forceful for some riders. So if you're not a fan of coaster intensity, then definitely sit this one out, because this is the most intense roller coaster in the world. So after those quick switchback S-turns, it ascends a 100-foot tall airtime hill and into another one, following another turn, as you can see right here, and then following a flip at 90 degrees and straight into the brake run. So the ride originally was themed after the racer, nicknamed the Intimidator. So that's what this ride is themed after and named after. It's themed to racing, and as you can see, it's manufactured by Intamin. It also has the same restraints as King Ka, giving it some really nice restraint systems that are comfortable for everyone. So as you can see, these are the cards as it's entering the station. This is the final brake run and the 90-degree turn. So as you can see, this is a top view of the giant crest above the hill, and you can see it does use some of the box track that Intamin makes for their hydraulic launch coasters or their giga coasters, such as this one on their lift hill. So that's pretty cool. So as you can see, this is the end of the brake run, and you can see riders pretty happy. Now, this ride sometimes won't leave riders pretty happy. Instead, it might leave them coming off, blacking out. So this ride was actually one of the first giga coasters, and it made King's Dominion it made it significantly more popular due to its heights and record-breaking roller coaster as the most intense roller coaster in the world. As you can see, that is the turn and the giant airtime hill. Now, this ride is known for its airtime, especially its airtime hill that half the size of the lift hill. So as you can see, here is the extended queue, and as you exit the station, you can actually hear the iconic sound, the iconic voice of the racer saying, "Gentlemen, start your engines," and then you ascend the 30-second climb up the 305-foot tall lift hill. Now, you'll really see the trees looking like broccoli on this one, but not quite as much as King Ka, which is the tallest roller coaster in the world at 456 feet. So that's pretty much where today's video is going to wrap up. I hope you enjoyed this full overview of Intimidator 305 at King's Dominion in Doswell, Virginia, and I'll see you in another one.